Okay, let's try that again. After rigorous off-camera investigation, I determined that the K. Gordon key is not for that locked door at the opposite end of the courtyard. That's just apparently nothing. So what we want to do is we want to exit the way we came in through the lobby. I was so confused about that. I was sure that the key opened that door. Oh well. But this is the lobby. Opposite end would be into the courtyard. So last episode, I was going to expound on my thoughts on the monsters of Silent Hill and how they're related to the writing. And now I'm not sure what my point was going to be. So putting that off was probably not the best idea. But it actually brings up something else that I forgot about, which is the pacing of how the plot unfolds in Silent Hill. All we really know right now is our main character's Harry Mason, who is taking his daughter Cheryl on vacation to Silent Hill. He got in a car accident and lost Cheryl, and we got a clue that led us here to Midwich Elementary. Fought a big, weird lizard monster, saw a flash of a little girl, and then we heard church bells, so we're heading to a church. That's it. That's it. The plot unfolds really slowly, and then we wind up with a few huge info dumps later in the game, so it makes the story really hard to talk about here. And yeah, this is a super big dead end. It's usually going to be a roadblock when you look for the obvious path, but it's worth trying each time, just in case the obvious path is the right way. Alright, let's try Bradbury Street and keep going with this thought. The thing with Silent Hill is that just talking about the horror aspect of it doesn't quite do it justice. Actually. And I'm gonna try this house real quick, because if knowing K. Gordon's key is not for the room opposite the courtyard and the school, I think it's one of the houses, but I can't remember which one or if that's even right. So, yeah, I'm not gonna walk up to every house. Does the key give me a hint? No, just found in the boiler room. Okay, that doesn't give me a good idea of where to go, so I'm just gonna keep going along Bradbury Street. So, I was saying, just talking about the horror aspect doesn't quite do it justice. Silent Hill is horrific because of its, the psychological element to it. It laid the cornerstones for psychological horror in games. And it tells a story largely through symbolism that you have to really closely inspect. You have to kind of inspect everything to grasp the big picture. That's why I've always felt that Silent Hill, especially 2 and 3, are leagues above most games in terms of writing and environmental storytelling and implicit storytelling and stuff like that, framing your narrative around things that aren't quite that overt. And, ooh, wait a minute, I just saw a nice, shiny alleyway. I might have to fight this dog for it, though. I might have to fight this dog for the alleyway. Oh, come on, come at me. Come here, doggy. Come here. Damn it. Oh, since we're up against a monster, I'm kind of slowly getting my thoughts back on this topic. Shit. I had to hit him out of the air twice. The thing with Silent Hill is the monsters aren't just monsters. They're usually windows into the psyches of certain characters. Is this important? It looks important. This isn't the same place. No, it can't be. Yeah, this can't be the same alley, because that alley was up on Levin somewhere, like further up the street. Okay. I was worried I stepped into the exact same backyard somehow. Is it? Okay, yeah, this is Kay Gordon's house. Oh, and it's the same interior. Can't really blame a PS1 game for recycling assets, though. That's fine. Yeah, the monsters aren't necessarily just monsters. They provide a lot of symbolism that you have to dig into. Unfortunately, we haven't been too formally introduced to the character that Silent Hill is, the first game anyway, that the first Silent Hill is framed around. We haven't been formally introduced to that character just yet. And that's why before, when I was kind of talking about this a little bit, I brought up James and Pyramid Head. So I kind of remembered what I was going to say towards the end there. The annoying thing with talking with any playthrough is I always have to just point out the foreshadowing and then just leave it to stew for such a long time. And I just want to spoil everything. I don't want to go, oh, these children with knives stalking the elementary school are symbolic of something. Find out what their significance is in part 15 a month from now. But, the payoffs are worth it. Usually. It's because Harry was a child the whole time. That would still be a better twist than fucking Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories. Oh, shit. So caught up thinking about Shattered Memories that I didn't see the screamer there. Okay, I probably want to take this alley and then make a right, and maybe we will finally not get roadblocked on block. We're getting roadblocked. Oh, bullets. I'll stop for that. And then I will, quick turn and get hit by a screamer. Nope, we just run away from everything out in these big open streets. Big mean streets of Silent Hill. It's a hard knock life out here. Ask Jay-Z. I'll tell you about the hard knock life of Silent Hill. He stars in Silent Hill 9, produced by Double Helix. At this rate, I would not even be surprised if that were to happen. Should be somewhere down. Oh, no. Okay, I don't know where the entrance is, so... Yeah, this looks like an entrance.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by Gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
I knew you'd come. You want the girl, right?
The girl? You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something. Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
What? What are you talking about?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait! Don't go yet!
Sorry. The way she says, it was foretold by Gyromancy, makes me laugh really hard. It's delivered in a way that makes it sound like it can be used as a response to anything. I knew the government would shut down. It was foretold by Gyromancy. Okay, so from this cryptic old, unnamed for the time being woman, we got something called Flauros. We really don't know what it's used for yet. She gave some very vague, cryptic clues about its use. And we also got a key, which for the time being is a much more important thing to have. Oh god. We got a key. It was foretold by Gyromancy. I have to stop with the fucking Gyromancy. So, okay, to get off of that, we'll get into some meatier FMVs later on, but for now, I really have wanted to talk about this for a while. All the FMVs in this game were done by one guy, Takayoshi Sato, who also did a huge chunk of the 3D modeling and the environmental design and stuff. And Sato had to go through some real bullshit. And it was because his elders got more respect, more respect than Sato did. And it's just a cultural thing. Even though he was more capable as a 3D modeler, he still kind of had to yield to them. So he was teaching these older developers how to do 3D modeling, and he wasn't initially gonna be credited in the game, I believe the story goes. And he had all these really bullshit menial assignments, even though he was obviously really capable and he was teaching other developers how to do their jobs. They were just giving him like bullshit menial data entry type jobs. So finally he made a quick demo of what he could do, and he showed some higher ups at Konami, and then he threatened to stop teaching people 3D modeling, and they finally wound up giving him bigger roles. For instance, one of those bigger roles, oh, I'm glad I turned around. Almost missed that. One of those larger roles was doing every FMV in the game by himself. And he says that he lived in the office for 3 years without going home. And he lived there and he slept under the desks, and he just did all the FMV work after everyone else had left the office for the day. Of course I do. What are you, nuts? Yeah, I want to hit that lever. And he talks about how he was doing the character models for the game, and he had a hard time doing it because Silent Hill is set in Silent Hill, Maine. It's set in the US. So, what is that stomping? Maybe it's just machinery for the bridge at work. God, I hope that's not something coming after me. I really hope that's not stomping. He was saying that he was having a hard time modeling the characters because he couldn't find references to work with. Like, he had no white people around him, and he was trying to make white characters, so he had a hard time modeling the characters in that respect. But then finally all of the bullshit that Sato had to go through kind of finally paid off in a way. He got to have a lot of influence in future Silent Hills. He was actually writing Silent Hill 3, which I'll get back to in a moment. He had a really nasty falling out, from what I can tell, where he wound up not getting paid at nearly as much as he was supposed to. And I guess there wasn't a concrete contract in place, which kind of Sato's fault on that one. Wound up not really getting paid nearly as much as he thought, especially given the extreme success of Silent Hill. And he was writing a version of Silent Hill 3 at the time, before he left the company, that's apparently way different than what actually happened in Silent Hill 3. And it drives me nuts that he won't say, like, even in interviews today, he will not say what his idea that he had in mind was. Oh, and before I forget this, Sato was also self-taught in his spare time. He would just figure things out on the fly, and somehow Silent Hill was the result. So Sato is pretty damn awesome. You know who else was self-taught? Is there anything else important out here while I'm getting chased? Oh shit. Oh, that's not the door. Oh shit. Why am I so blind? I'm so blind. Oh god, I'm getting torn up by these dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the gun out. Not get torn up by dogs as much. Oh, am I reloaded? Yeah, at least there's that. Just stand your ground. Oh. Damn it. Oh, this is going bad. Let me heal. I thought there was a door right at the front, so I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just let the dogs chase me around while I look for the door, but no. Okay, so, like I was saying, you know who else was self-taught? Akira Yamaoka. Yamaoka cannot read sheet music, and he learned to play guitar by recording himself playing and then watching the videos back. Oh, where's the... Now, where was the door? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Why am I so blind? God damn it. Oh, why am I so blind? Took all that damage for no reason. I'm actually not too concerned about the bullets. Since I bypassed most of the enemies on the street, I seem to have enough bullets stocked up. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna save here. And we're gonna call that an episode for now. Next episode, we will start Alchemia Hospital. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.